The popularity of 6-on-6 was aided by the Des Moines Register and the Des Moines Tribune. Practically from the birth of the girls' game, reporter Jack North promoted basketball. He established his own all-state selections and followed the careers of players with great enthusiasm. The late Jim Duncan Sr. was a longtime advocate and historian of girls' basketball. Most fans will remember him for his dramatic delivery of the Hall of Fame inductions at tournament finals.
The year is 1964.
Jim Duncan had a place in his heart for women's sports like nobody I've ever known, and gave no quarter to anybody who said, well, you know, it's women's sports, it's girls' sports. He'd look at you, yeah.
Not everyone was as big a fan as Jim Duncan.
Has become an anti-hero of this tournament. He's a Des Moines Register columnist who has pretty much razzed and attacked girls basketball. But underneath
Beginning in 1965, Donald Call frequently poked fun at the six-player game in his Over the Coffee column for the Des Moines Register. His job was to be controversial, and what better way than to mock Iowa's beloved game? He thought 6-on-6 was slow, and often made comments like, watching a girls' game is like watching paint dry, or why do Iowans like watching girls' basketball? Because it feels so good when they stop. Regardless of what Call wrote, for decades more favorable media eyes were on Iowa and girls' 6-on-6. Making the trip to Des Moines were CBS, ESPN, the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, USA Today, and Sports Illustrated, which profiled the Iowa girls several times. By the late 1960s, the 6-on-6 finals were drawing an estimated 5 million viewers in 9 Midwestern states.
It also let them see that something that they were involved in could be not only as good as what the boys were doing, but let's face it, it was better. I mean, the girls' state basketball tournament in its heyday was the #1 spectator event in Iowa, including all other things. I mean, it was the toughest ticket in Iowa for years and years to get to the finals of the girls' tournament. And that had to really enhance the self-esteem of young girls, that they could be involved in something that was that big time and that important.
Here comes Atlantic, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Rhodes inside to Parrott, shoots, good!
Wow. I mean, it really socked you right between the eyes because it was so well put on, so intense. And you had to, people say, well, you know, how can you're talking about the girls' state tournament and you've just done an NCAA tournament. I said, hey, you think they're two different levels, but I'll tell you, the intensity is in the girls' state basketball tournament is greater than anything you're going to find anyplace else.
The speed of a girl forward scoring, the referee getting the ball to center court, and bang, here we go again on the other end. Other than hockey, they were the quickest thing in sports broadcasting I ever saw.
I want to win state Iowa girls basketball. I mean, that was the goal. I never had a goal to play college ball. I mean, you know, when I was growing up, it wasn't to go play college. It was to win Iowa girls state basketball. So that really shows, you know.
Turn and go left.
Oh, great head fake.